What if hell were real? What would this place of eternal torment be like? Prepare for a journey to the darkest confines of reality. Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the depths of hell. Not the metaphorical hell of our daily lives, but the true realm of the damned. That place that has terrorized human imagination for millennia. Hell has fascinated and terrified humanity since the dawn of civilization. From Dantesque visions to apocalyptic sermons, the idea of a realm of eternal punishment is deeply rooted in our culture. But what if hell was more than just an abstract concept? What if it were a real, pulsating, living place? Welcome to hell. An alternative plane of reality, traditionally accessible only to those of demonic heritage, beings of a higher order, and those whose souls were prevented from entering the gates of heaven or purgatory. A place where time moves differently. A day in hell equals just 1 minute on earth. Imagine spending what seems like an eternity there, while only a few days pass up here. The history of hell begins with a rebellion. The archangel Lucifer Morningstar, the light bearer, leads a war against heaven. He and his followers are defeated and banished to an empty realm. It is in this vacuum that hell is born. In the beginning, hell was a desolate place. But soon, the souls of the dead began to arrive, drawn by their own guilt. Lucifer, having never been so close to humans before, begins to examine them closely. His brutal methods become the first tortures of hell. Imagine the scene: Lucifer, the fallen angel, dismantling human souls like a curious watchmaker, trying to understand his father's creations. It's a grotesque and fascinating picture at the same time. But hell didn't remain static. Over the millennia, it underwent drastic changes. There were rebellions, coups d'état, and even an attempt to bring hell to earth. One of the most striking events was when a fallen angel named Asmodel took control of a cosmic entity known as the Spectre. He used his new powers to extinguish the very source of hellfire, freezing all of hell. Imagine the chaos. Hell, traditionally associated with eternal fire, completely frozen. Demons and damned souls trapped in ice, like insects in amber. It took a team of superheroes, including Superman himself, to rekindle the flames of hell. But the history of hell is full of twists. At another time, a rebellion led by Lady Blaze and Lord Saturnus threatened the reign of Naren, the then ruler of hell. What made this rebellion particularly dangerous? They offered something Naren could never give the damned: hope. Think about that for a moment. In the realm of eternal despair, someone offering hope. It's like offering water in the desert. No wonder this rebellion was so powerful. But hell is not just a realm of chaos and conflict. It's a place with its own geography, economy, and hierarchy. Geographically, hell is a distorted reflection of Earth. As our world evolves, hell changes too. Think of it as a black mirror, reflecting humanity's advances and setbacks. Hell is divided into 9 provinces, each with a specific purpose. There's Pandemonium, the province of the high caste. Hate, focused on industry and manufacturing. The Gull, center of infernal commerce. And so on, until we reach Purgatory, the 9th province. Moreover, there are the famous 9 circles of hell, inspired by Dante Alighieri's work. Each circle is dedicated to a specific type of sin. Murderers, for example, eternally sink into a lake of blood in the 7th circle. Economically, hell operates based on a unique system: the trade of souls. Imagine Wall Street, but instead of stocks, demons trade human souls. The value of a soul can go up or down depending on various factors. It's a complex and, frankly, frightening system. The hierarchy of hell is equally fascinating. At the top is always a figure known as Satan or the Devil. For billions of years, this title belonged to Lucifer Morningstar. But Lucifer eventually grew tired of ruling hell and retired to Earth. Yes, you heard that right. The Devil retired. Since then, the throne of hell has changed hands several times. Naren, the first of the fallen, Lady Blaze. Power in hell is as unstable as the flames that consume it. But what about the inhabitants of hell? Who are they? Well, besides the native demons, there are the fallen angels, those who followed Lucifer in his rebellion. There are also the damned souls, humans who, for their sins, were sentenced to eternity in hell. The list of infernal residents is a who's who of historical villains. Caligula, Genghis Khan, Jack the Ripper. They all call hell home. But not all of hell's inhabitants are irredeemably evil. Some souls have managed to escape, proving that even in hell, there is hope. And here's the most intriguing part. Hell, along with many other mystical realms, is powered by belief. Its very existence is due to the fact that humanity believes it is real. The beliefs of hell's residents affect its geographical landscape and its hierarchy. Think about that for a moment. An entire realm shaped by the collective beliefs of its inhabitants. It's almost as if hell were a living organism, breathing and evolving with each new soul that arrives. But perhaps the most disturbing aspect of hell is how it reflects our own reality. The provinces of hell, with their class divisions, their bureaucracy, their propaganda, are not so different from our own societies. Is the true hell closer than we imagine? And so we come to the end of our journey through the infernal realms. We've explored its history, its geography, its economy, and its inhabitants. We've seen how hell is a place of eternal torment, but also of constant change. But one question remains. If hell exists as a reflection of our collective beliefs and fears, what does that say about us as a species? What horrors do we imagine that are so terrible that they need an entire realm dedicated to them? And perhaps the most disturbing question of all, if hell is shaped by our beliefs, isn't each of us, in a way, creating our own personal hell? Think about it. And until the next video, where we'll continue to explore the mysteries of the universe and beyond, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Until next time.